Welcome, friends. Today we have an exciting Bible quiz with 15 multiple choice questions lined up for you. Get ready for a journey through the scriptures. If you enjoyed the challenge, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more enriching quizzes. As you go through the questions, keep track of your score, and let us know how many you got right by commenting below. Let's dive into the quiz. Question 1. Who was the who slew of the 600 Philistines with an ox goad? Option A, Samson. Option B, Gideon. Option C, Shamgar. Option D, Jephthah. Time to think. The right answer is option C, Shamgar. Judges chapter 3 verse 31.
And after him was Shamgar the son of Anath, which slew of the Philistines 600 men with an ox goad, and he also delivered Israel.
Question 2. A servant who want to be with David always? Option A, Ittai. Option B, Jonathan. Option C, Hushai. Option D, Saul. Time to think. The right answer is option A, Ittai. 2 Samuel chapter 15 verse 21.
And Ittai answered the king, and said, As the Lord liveth, and as my lord the king liveth, surely in what place my lord the king shall be, whether in death or life, even there also will thy servant be.
Question 3. A king who had fallen through the lattice of his upper room and injured himself. Option A, Ahab. Option B, Ahaziah. Option C, Asa. Option D, Jehoahaz. Time to think. The right answer is option B, Ahaziah. 2 King chapter 1 verse 2.
And Ahaziah fell down through a lattice in his upper chamber that was in Samaria, and was sick. And he sent messengers, and said unto them, Go, inquire of Baalzebub the god of Ekron, whether I shall recover of this disease.
Question 4. Who was the Gentile king appointed by God to build the temple? Option A, Xerxes. Option B, Darius the Great. Option C, Artaxerxes. Option D, Cyrus king of Persia. Time to think. The right answer is option D, Cyrus king of Persia. Ezra chapter 1 verse 1.
Now in the first year of Cyrus king of Persia, that the word of the Lord by the mouth of Jeremiah might be fulfilled, the Lord stirred up the spirit of Cyrus king of Persia, that he made a proclamation throughout all his kingdom, and put it also in writing, saying.
Question 5. Who comes from Mount Sinai and bears children? Option A, Sarah. Option B, Hannah. Option C, Hagar. Option D, Mary. Time to think. The right answer is option C, Hagar. Galatians chapter 4 verse 24.
Which things are an allegory? For these are the two covenants, the one from the Mount Sinai, which gendereth to bondage, which is Agar.
Question 6. How many wings Saras had? Option A, 6. Option B, 4. Option C, 2. Option D, 8. Time to think. The right answer is option A, 6. Isaiah chapter 6 verse 2.
Above it stood the seraphims. Each one had 6 wings. With twain he covered his face, and with twain he covered his feet, and with twain he did fly.
Question 7. Which church became the example to all in Macedonia and Achaia who believe? Option A, Corinth. Option B, Romans. Option C, Athens. Option D, Thessalonica. Time to think. The right answer is option D, Thessalonica. 1 Thessalonians chapter 1 verses 7 and 8.
So that ye were ensamples to all that believe in Macedonia and Achaia. For from you sounded out the word of the Lord not only in Macedonia and Achaia, but also in every place your faith to God ward is spread abroad, so that we need not to speak anything.
Question 8. Another name of Jude? Option A, Thaddeus. Option B, Barsabbas. Option C, Lebbeus. Option D, Simon. Time to think. The right answer is option B, Barsabbas. Acts chapter 15 verse 22.
Then pleased it the apostles and elders with the whole church to send chosen men of their own company to Antioch with Paul and Barnabas, namely Judas surnamed Barsabbas and Silas, chief men among the brethren.
Question 9. Who was the woman that believed by hearing Paul's message in Athens? Option A, Lydia. Option B, Priscilla. Option C, Damaris. Option D, Chloe. Time to think. The right answer is option C, Damaris. Acts chapter 17 verse 34.
Howbeit certain men clave unto him, and believed, among the which was Dionysius the Areopagite, and a woman named Damaris, and others with them.
Question 10. Who fled to the country of Aram and served to get a wife? Option A, Jacob. Option B, Laban. Option C, Esau. Option D, Isaac. Time to think. The right answer is option A, Jacob. Hosea chapter 12 verse 12.
And Jacob fled into the country of Syria, and Israel served for a wife, and for a wife he kept sheep.
Question 11. How many years Samson led Israel? Option A, 2 years. Option B, 25 years. Option C, 10 years. Option D, 20 years. Time to think. The right answer is option D, 20 years. Judges chapter 15 verse 20.
And he judged Israel in the days of the Philistines 20 years.
Question 12. The heat consumed me in the daytime and the cold at night. Who told this? Option A, Isaac. Option B, Jacob. Option C, Laban. Option D, Esau. Time to think. The right answer is option B, Jacob. Genesis chapter 31 verse 40.
Thus I was, in the day the drought consumed me, and the frost by night, and my sleep departed from mine eyes.
Question 13. Who took his brother's heel in the womb? Option A, Isaac. Option B, Esau. Option C, Jacob. Option D, Abraham. Time to think. The right answer is option C, Jacob. Hosea chapter 12 verse 3.
He took his brother by the heel in the womb, and by his strength he had power with God.
Question 14. What did Jesus call Judas when he betrayed him? Option A, Satan. Option B, friend. Option C, treacherous. Option D, deceitful. Time to think. The right answer is option B, friend. Hosea chapter 12 verse 3.
And Jesus said unto him, Friend, wherefore art thou come? Then came they and laid hands on Jesus and took him.
Question 15. Which city was known as the City of Palms? Option A, Samaria. Option B, Jerusalem. Option C, Bethlehem. Option D, Jericho. Time to think. The right answer is option D, Jericho. 2 Chronicles chapter 28 verse 15.
And the men which were expressed by name rose up, and took the captives, and with the spoil clothed all that were naked among them, and arrayed them, and shot them, and gave them to eat and to drink, and anointed them, and carried all the feeble of them upon asses, and brought them to Jericho, the city of palm trees, to their brethren. Then they returned to Samaria.